Okay. Let's sit legs crossed. Spread the buttock. Have the thumb on the side of the brick. Spread your elbow apart. Get composed. Get straight and composed. Roll your shoulder back. Elbow apart, Christina. Also the hands wide. Don't be, if you have the hands like this, of course your elbow cannot be apart. You need the hands apart in order to have the elbow apart. Yeah. Give horizontal space to the front body and the back body. Give horizontal space to the front and the back body. Gently close your eyes, bring them together in front of the chest without disturbing the front and the back body. Exhale, inhale. Yogena cittasya padena vacham malam sharirasya chavaityakenam yopakarotam pravaram munina patanjalim pranjaliranatosmi avahu purushakaram Shankachakra-siddharinam Sahasra-shirasam-vetam Pranamami Patanjalim Hare-ho. The next exhalation, bring the chin down. Surrender in front of Guruji, in front of Patanjali. Surrender the brain to the heart. Bring hands on the thigh. Slowly raise up your head. Slowly open your eyes. Straighten your legs forward and apart. Spread your toes. Upavishtakonasana. Have the hands on the side of the brick. Press the hands in the brick in order to make the buttock light. Slide forward, extending the inner groin till the inner heel. You want to extend all the inner rim of the legs and go down from the brick. I'm going to repeat again. I'm sitting on the brick. The hands are on the brick or even on the floor, doesn't matter. The important is that you press the hands down and you extend from the inner groin to the inner heel. All the inner rim of the legs have to extend, the legs have to press down on the floor, and then back, roll your shoulder back. Bring the back of the knee down, bring the Achilles tendon on the floor. Okay, now I'm going to show you on my left leg. My right foot is not on the camera. As you can see, my Achilles tendon is on the floor. As much as possible is on the floor. Okay, so don't be attracted by the so-called yoga posture done like this. This is wrong. Okay, Can you see? This is, you see, I have the neck of the foot. I could be a ballet dancer. I could be a ballet dancer. Can you see? But in yoga, this is wrong. You need to have the Achilles tendon on the floor. And then you can extend the big toes forward. But the Achilles tendon should be on the floor. Okay, that's parenthesis. Because I have enough to see all the yoga photo with this ex-dancer teacher that do like this. It's nonsense. It's totally, but okay. Sorry for the parenthesis. Okay, now turn right and left. When you turn to the right, keep the left sitting bone down. Turn, but the weight on the left sitting bone. Okay, extend the inner rim of the legs and bring the femur bone in the socket. So the right femur bone move in. Right femur bone move in. This helps the rotation to the right of the abdomen. Exhale, get back to the center, roll your shoulder back again. Inhale, exhale, turn left femur bone in the socket. Left femur bone back in the socket. The abdomen is turning left. You have to keep going, extending the inner rim of the legs, spread the toes, and move the femur bone back. So the weight should be on the right sitting bone, of course, also on the left. But rather than falling on the left, you have to resist on the right. Shoulder back, Christina. Shoulder back. Also, the hands are too much forward. You are going already too much on the right. You have to resist on the, sorry, you are going too much on the left. You should resist on the right more. Right sitting bone. Think about your right sitting bone. Bring the weight and the pressure on the right sitting bone. And from the pressure in the right leg and in the right sitting bone, lift up your chest, lift up your front body. Roll your shoulder back. Exhale and release. Supta Padangusthasana, take a belt. I'm gonna take my belt. I'm gonna also turn on some light. Supta Padangusthasana and Supta Padangusthasana lateral. So as you see, maybe if you don't see, I will tell you, in the program is written that today we're gonna prepare Padmottanasana. Okay, so if you know what Padmottanasana is, keep that in mind. That the sequence that we are doing is to preparing Padmottanasana. So have the belt in your foot, start with the right foot, the belt in the arch, press the foot in the belt and keep the body side long. In both legs, you want to extend the inner rim of the legs, you want to spread the toes, you want to pull the outer edge of the foot, and you want to pull the outer edge of the foot back and keep the femur bone in the socket of the pelvis. Good, Chelsea, look improved. Welcome, Christina Michalis. Exhale, release, change the side. We will repeat many times, and we will change many times the side. Okay, belt in your left leg or the other leg, whichever leg you are starting, doesn't matter. Spread your toes. Press the foot in the belt in such a way that you extend the body side. Extend the inner rim of the leg, spread the toes, pull the outer edge of the foot towards you. Keep the femur bone in the socket of both legs. Okay, exhale and release. Now we go to Supta Padmasana 2. So we're gonna go lateral. You can try with no support for the hip. Okay. So if you don't use the support for the hip, what you should do is really to bring the outer femur bone in the socket to maintain the pelvis stable. If you don't have stability in the pelvis, this happens. That you completely fall to the side. If you bring the outer heel towards you and the femur bone back in the socket, this happens. That you remain stable. The rest of the body is still in Supta Tadasana. Okay, so spread your toes, extend the inner rim of the leg, the outer edge of the foot towards you, and slowly move to the side. If really you feel that you miss the stability, you can use a support for the hip. Otherwise, Supta Padmasana lateral, don't need any support for the hip. Come up. Start again with the action and then go lateral again. And again, come up 3 times. Start again from the action, the inner rim of the leg, the spreading of the toes, the outer femur bone in the socket, shoulder down. Exhale, go lateral. When you go lateral, keep the outer edge of the foot parallel to the floor. And then come up again, change the side. Shoulder down, body side long. Spread your toes. Inhale, exhale, you can go to the side. And then inhale and come up. Inhale, exhale, and you can go to the side. Keep your body still. And you can go up again. And exhale and go to the side. Inhale and come up. Remove the belt. Turn on the side. Come up. Upanishtakonasana again. Then we will go down again for other variation. Spread your legs apart, have the hands on the side of the hip, extend the inner rim of the legs, spread your toes, outer femur bone in the socket. Roll your shoulder back, inhale, exhale. The left hand go to take the right big toes, the right hand on the side of the knee, and now the weight and the pressure back in the left sitting bone, and from there come up, rise up. You want to press the left leg down. You want to move the right femur bone back in the socket. You can use the belt, Chelsea. Good idea. Otherwise, if you can, hold the big toes. But the weight and the pressure should be on the left sitting bone. And come up or rise up with the front body. Turn the abdomen right. Right femur bone back. Exhale, spread your elbow apart and try to go with the chin toward the foot as possible. Don't overdo. We are still at the beginning of the class, so do not overdo. Right femur bone back, left sitting bone down. Okay, the chin toward the foot, Christina Sherman, but keep going, extending the front body. Don't do this. Go with the front body up and forward. Inhale and come up. Let's change the side. We don't need to arrive at the final pose immediately. We have time. Roll your shoulder back. Inhale. Exhale. Weight in the right sitting bone. The right hand to the left. Holding the left foot. Roll your shoulder back again. Extend the front body up. Press the left hand and the abdomen is turning. The abdomen is turning. How to turn the abdomen? Right sitting bone down, left femur bone back, and also the help of the left hand. Inhale. Right sitting bone down again, left femur bone back again. Exhale, spread your elbow and the front body extend toward the foot. The elbow apart in order to maintain the collarbone wide. The front body to extend forward, but also to spread to the side. Inhale and come up. Preparation for Supta Padangusthasana 3 or a Quinchanasana in Supta Padangusthasana. So you will go with the knee, with the heel against the knee, and then you will hold the leg, interlocking the finger behind the knee. Keep the leg 90 degrees, and you pull the ankle towards you, but at the same time with the elbow, you maintain the knee away from you. Okay? So you are pulling the fingers interlock. You pull the knee towards you. At the same time, the elbow is resisting the knee away from you. If you feel tension in the neck, you can have a blanket for the back of the head. And then change. So your shoulder back, foot against the knee, ankle against the knee. Keep the knee towards you. Interlock your finger behind your knee. With the elbow, press the knee away from you. Press the thigh away from you. And bring the ankle towards you. Keep the knee open, Christina, Sherman. Look at me more. Okay, now like this is fine. No, it was fine. It was fine. The knee is bent. It's 90 degrees. Exhale, release. Do again right and left. So the ankle against the knee, the ankle, not the foot, the ankle. Bring the knee towards you, interlock your finger, the elbow against the knee, and pull the ankle towards you. Exhale and release. Change again. Okay, exhale and release. Now, turn on the side, and we do a Quinchanasana in Supta Padangusthasana. So Supta Padangusthasana 3, basically. Can you see this brick on top of the other brick? So this is inclinated. And you put a blanket also. Like this, you have to support your dorsal area, upper dorsal area, and even the back of the head. Okay, the upper dorsal area, but even the back of the head. Then you have your belt. Keep the lower leg bent. Keep the lower leg bent. And then you go lateral and a Quinchanasana. and you do dynamically. Lateral, Quinchanasana. Lateral, Quinchanasana. Okay, when you go to Quinchanasana, you're gonna bring the ankle in the corner of the elbow. You're gonna bring the ankle in the corner of the elbow. And the shin should remain in line with the shoulder and towards you. And then extend lateral again. When you extend the lateral, the bent leg can be on the side. So it's compensating. So this is creating mobility in the hip as you can feel it. Okay. Okay. Keep the corner of the knee open. Don't close too much the corner of the knee. So the foot should remain towards you. Better like this, chest. The last time you did better. Okay. Then let's stop for a while in a Quinchanasana. Let's stop like this for a while. Spread your elbow apart. And these legs should roll out. The bent, the Quinchanasana legs should roll out. So you have to keep going, extending the inner rim of the shin. The foot is not dead. The ankle do not drop towards you. The ankle is active. The inner heel is extending. The big toes is active. Okay, exhale and release. Let's do the other side. So what I'm saying, I'm gonna show you. When the legs is coming towards you, the foot is not this. The foot is the inner heel is extending, the big toes is extending. Okay. The inner heel is extending, the big toes is extending. Okay, let's do the other side. Back of the head on the brick, on the support, belt in the foot. So you can start in Supta Parangushtasana. One, go lateral. When you go lateral, even the other knee go lateral. Okay, and then a Quinchanasana. Extend the inner heel, keep the big toes active, and then lateral again. Gonna go a little bit higher, yes. And then a Quinchanasana again. Keep the knee away from you, and then lateral. Keep the corner of the knee open. Okay, exhale and release. Can you feel the hot in the hip joint? If we want to prepare Padmottanasana, the hip joint should be mobile. Okay, so these are hot in this area is because of that. We are mobilizing the hip joint. So now we do the leg straight. With the lower leg straight. So you should go a little bit more high because now you should bring the arm behind your head. So we make a step forward. So now the head is not touching the brick. The lower leg is straight. Belt in the other foot. You go lateral, not too much, like this is enough. And then the arm behind your head. And then lateral. The arm behind your head. Lateral a little bit. The arm behind your head. Do it dynamically. You keep going, extending the inner foot, armpit forward. Lateral a little bit, a Quinchanasana in a Sutta Pranayusthasana. Arm behind your head as possible. Keep going, extending the inner foot. Keep the corner of the knee open. Keep the corner of the knee open. Oosh. Keep the corner of the knee open, Sandro. Yes, like that. Do 3-4 times one side and then you change. Actually, you do 3-4 times one side. You try to stay a little bit longer and then you change. So now we do the last one and then we stay a little bit longer. Keep going, extending the inner rim of the shin. Keep going with the foot active like Tadasana. The foot should do Tadasana. And you should look higher than your shin. Okay? Your shin should be lower than your eyes. Exhale and release. Let's change the side. Keep the break on the other side. If you do properly this work for the hips, then Padmasana will be releasing, will be it will give satisfaction. It will be not a tough pose, an uncomfortable pose. It will be a comfortable pose. Okay, now the head is not touching the brick because you have to bring the arm behind your head. So the foot a little bit side, but just a little bit, and then arm behind your head. You have a belt for your foot, so it's possible to bring the arm behind your head. And then again, foot to the side, foot behind your head, arm behind your head. Foot to the side, arm behind your head. Foot to the side, arm behind your head. Foot to the side, arm behind your head. You want to keep going with the outer rotation of the thigh. Okay, that's the reason because you need to have the foot active, like Tadasana. Okay, stay for a while in a Quinchanasana and then release. Enough. Turn on the side, come up, let's do again Upavishtakonasana. That is our, how can I say, a pose between a, like a comma when you write a letter. Sometimes you put the comma to like a pose. No, this is the pose. This is the comma. Upavishtakonasana. Bring your hands back. Roll your shoulder back. Lift your body side. Lift your armpit region. Make the chest light. Make the chest light on the abdomen. So the abdomen will be light. Release your abdomen in this manner. So the hands are back, but not in order to drop back. It's not this. It's the hands back to press the hands down and lift your chest up. Press the legs down and make the buttock light. Make the buttock a little bit lighter than usual. Feel the abdomen spreading and releasing. Okay, exhale and release. The comma, the pose is finished. Okay. Supta Supta Padma Paschimottanasana. Supta Padma Paschimottanasana. I'm gonna show you. Lie on your floor. You can have a blanket for the back of the head. Then, as you did before, you bring the ankle against the knee. But this time, you go from inside and you bring the ankle in the groin. Maybe it's better if I'm going to show you like this, 45 degrees, so you can see a little bit better. So before the ankle against the knee, like before, but this time you bring the foot against the groin. Then you bring this knee towards you like you did already. Okay. The belt in the foot and this. You can help yourself with the other hands to turn the thigh out. Do not just press the knee. Turn the thigh. Keep the hip far from you. Keep the body side long. This. Okay. Some of you is already doing. It's fine. You can already do. Blanket for the back of the head. Belt for the foot. Actually, sorry, before the leg in Padmasana. So you're going to bring the foot in the groin as possible. Knee towards you, the belt in the foot. Extend the legs up. Supta Ardha Padma Paschimottanasana. Good, Chelsea. It looks so better than when you started classes. Now, more that you stay in the pose, more that you can try to bring the shoulder down. When you bring the shoulder down, the foot comes towards you, of course. Okay, exhale, release, and change. So as I did already, the hands behind the knee, turn the thigh out, hold the ankle against the knee, and then you slide the foot down toward the groin. And then the belt in the foot, extend the legs up. With the other hand, turn the thigh out. With the time, you should try to bring the shoulder down. Exhale and release. Now again on the right, actually we do with the legs straight, and we do Ekapada, Mattyasana. So one leg is straight, with the other leg you go to hold the outer edge of the foot, the hands is inside the knee, you turn the thigh out, and this time the point is opening the hip, okay? So you want to bring the knee down in the opposite direction. Keep going, holding the foot and extend the front groin and the lateral groin of the back, Padmasana leg. Keep the lower foot perpendicular to the floor. Keep going. You should be active with the lower foot. The lower foot should not drop out. Don't forget your lower foot. And open the groin in the Padmasana leg. Okay, change. Extend the Padmasana leg. Bend the other leg. You can bring, as we did already, the hands behind the knee, turn out, the other hand holding the ankle, bring the outer edge of the foot in the groin, and then extend the lower leg and open the hip. Resist with the lower foot active. Open the groin, open the hip. The lower leg also pressing the floor. The lower leg pressing the floor. It's not sleeping at all. The lower leg do Tadasana. It's active. Exhale and release. Then repeat again. Once more we repeat. Hands behind the knee. Hold the ankle. The foot in the groin. Hold with the opposite hand. You hold like this the foot. And then extend the legs and open the groin. Open here. Again, the lower leg is doing Tadasana. The inner knee down, the inner leg extend, the front of the thigh down, the foot is active, the toes are opening. Be active with the lower foot. And open the groin in the Padmasana leg. Okay, change again. Last time, turn the back of the thigh out, hold the ankle, bring the foot in the groin, extend the lower leg, be active with the lower leg, and open the groin in the front leg. Let me see if you are holding the foot properly. Sandro, you should hold the foot from the back, like this. Not like this, like this. Ah, like that, yes. Yes, like that also, Chelsea. Is better. Okay, enough. Enough. Now, before to stand, because we should stand also, we go for Urdhva Mukha Padma Paschimottanasana. Urdhva Mukha Padma Paschimottanasana. That is like Paschimottanasana that you did already, like you did already. But you try to hold the foot, you try to bring the foot towards you and the femur bone in the socket. I'm going to show you from the other side. When you bring the foot towards you, these femur bone have to move in. Have to move in. So you holding the foot, but you are moving the femur bone down. Okay. So it's not just bringing the foot towards you, it's also moving the femur bone in. It's wonderful. I love this pose. Okay, so before you have to bring the leg in Padmasana properly. So hold behind your knee, turn out, hold the ankle, bring the foot in Padmasana to the groin, bring the foot up as possible. If it's not possible, you repeat the same than before. If it's not possible, you repeat this, okay? But if it's possible, you go to hold the foot, you bring the foot towards you and the femur bone down. Foot towards you, femur bone down. Foot towards you, femur bone down. And stay. Good chance that you repeated the same. Okay, also Christina, open the back of the knee. Also Daniel, Sandro and Daniela, open the back of the knee. Okay, exhale, release and change. So the hand behind the knee, turn the thigh out, hold the ankle, bring the foot in Padmasana if possible. If you need to use the belt, keep the legs up. This is what we did already. Okay. Now we try to go a little bit further. So keep the foot a little bit towards you. It will hold the feet with the hand, the foot towards you, but the femur bone down. Foot towards you, femur bone down. And stay. Exhale, release. Let the lower back spreading. Turn on the side, come up, Upavishta Konasana. Do you remember Upavishta Konasana? And now in Upavishta Konasana, from Upavishta Konasana, we will go to ArdhaBaddhaPadmottanasana. So keep the legs a little bit closer. If you have two blankets or two bricks, take. I'm gonna do it with the blanket. This is, or you can even do it directly on the floor. It depends. Now I'm sitting on a blanket. Let's see. Now the hands behind the knee, as we did already. Turn the thigh out, the other hands under the ankle, lift up, slide towards you. Now with the opposite hand, move the skin of the thigh toward the knee. Okay, the skin of the thigh move toward the knee and holding the foot from down, You move the foot towards you. Okay, the knees on the brick, on the blanket. Now, the abdomen has to move on the heel, and you can go to hold the foot. Good, very good. Your knee is quite low for some of you. Okay. Chelsea, if the knee is too high, you just rise up. You just extend up. Okay. But if it's possible, Sandro, Vivian, and all the others, you can go to hold the foot. But again, what is important, as I already said many times for the forward bend, what is important is the concave back action. It's the concave back action that will improve your final pose. So extend the front body. Extend the front body. Bring the straight leg down. Turn the Padmasana leg out. But extend the front body. Then when you go to the final pose, spreading your elbow apart and going forward by the chin and the front body, is just to realize your condition will not improve. When you go to the final pose, you don't do to improve. You improve in the back, in the concave back action. You should believe me. Inhale and come up. Let's change, and then we repeat more than once. Extend your bent leg. Bring the knee down. Open the back of the knee. Stay for a while with the Padmasana. These legs was in Padmasana. Now the back of the knee had to open again. So take your time. Sometimes the ligaments suffer because Padmasana is a process. Padmasana, other side. Hands behind your knee, turn out, the other hands under the ankle, close completely the knee, and then bring the foot in Padmasana. Then with the opposite hand that before was inside the knee, slide the skin forward. Slide the skin forward. Add the blanket for the knee. Keep this foot active. You remember, the foot should be active. So big toes forward, front of the thigh down, and now the abdomen on top of the heel, and go to hold the foot. Otherwise, stay in the sitting pose. That is very good. Hold the foot, rise with your other side. And again, you improve by the concave back action. You can feel it when you concave, the back of the knee, the back of the knee, the back of the leg is more involved in the pose. You feel. So it's from there that you improve. From there. Then you can go to the final pose. But the final pose is not for improving, for testing and for gaining the good effect of the pose. In the final pose, you gain the good effect of the pose, but you don't improve the pose. Keep your elbow apart when you go forward. Inhale and come up. Straighten the bent leg. Blanket on the other side. Open the back of the knee of the bent leg. Oof. Now Padmasana again on the other side. Turn the thigh out, hands under the ankle. Close completely the knee, Padmasana. Skin of the straight leg forward. Skin of the straight leg forward. Blanket for the knee. And now, if you have a belt, you should have a belt close. You can try it with the belt, you can try without the belt. Belt in your foot, go behind and hold the belt. Now, shoulder back, body side forward. If it's possible, go to hold the foot. Shoulder back, body side forward. Lift your front body. The abdomen on top of the heel. You can choose. You can choose to hold the belt, you can choose to hold the foot. Stay in the sitting pose. Very important to learn the sitting pose, bounding. This pose is called ArdhaBaddhaPadmottanasana. So Ardha means half. Baddha means bounded. What is the bounding? Is this. If you don't do this, it's not Baddha. It's only Ardha Padma. It's only half Padmasana. Ardha Baddha. Ardha Padma. Like this is Ardha Baddha Padma. Paschimottanasana. Paschimottanasana means the extension of the west. What is the west? The west is the back body. From the back of the heel till the crown of the head. Actually, till the beginning of the skull. Okay, all this is the back body. Paschimottanasana is the extension of the back body. You can go to the final pose. You can hold the outer edge of the foot, but the body side of the Padmasana leg should move forward. Should move forward. So move the body side forward. Keep the inner leg down, inner leg of the straight leg down, and the body side forward, by the shoulder back. Good, Chelsea. Roll your shoulder back, exhale, go forward as possible. Elbow apart as usual. Right body side forward, Christina Sherman. Right body side forward for everyone. If you don't bring the right body side forward, you should use the belt. With the belt will be more possible. Inhale and come up. Straighten the bent leg and open the back of the knee. And you can have the hand on the, not on the knee, before the knee and press down. The hand before the knee and press down. Spread your toes, open the ligament. Take your time. And change. Spread your toes, hands behind the knee, turn out, hands under the ankle, close completely the knee, Padmasana. With the other hand, skin forward. With the other hand, skin forward. You pull the foot, you move the skin forward. And then, if you are sitting on a blanket, use a blanket also for the knee. Then, again, the belt for the foot and hold the belt. I'm doing the wrong side, sorry. I was repeating the same leg. When When I start holding the foot, I say, but this I already did. Okay. So now body side forward and knee down. Spread the toes in the straight leg. Keep the shoulder back. Keep the shoulder back. And extend up. Oh, this hip is more stiff, Chelsea. Little bit more stiff. Ah, yes. We always have a side that is more difficult than the other. Okay, now try, if you want, try to hold the foot. Spread your toes. Lift up, roll the shoulder, roll the trapezium down, roll the shoulder, lift to the front body. Move from the hip to the knee. Bring the Dandasana leg, the straight leg down. You are doing ArdhaBaddhaPadmottanasana. Roll your shoulder back, exhale, bend forward with the heel pressing in the abdomen, go to hold the foot. And you want to move the Padmasana leg body side forward. Padmasana body side forward. And keep going, extending the front body, because that is what will improve your pose. The concave back action. So you are attracted to go forward only with this body side. You should move from this body side, from the Padmasana body side. The attraction is to do this. You are attracted to do this, but this no good. Like this. Okay, inhale and come up, straighten the bent leg. Now I have to check which time is now, because this preparation is starting to be very long. Yes, we have to go to the pose. We can't prepare anything anymore. We have to do ArdhaBaddhaPadmottanasana. So stand up, stand up. All of you stand up. Okay, we have to work a little bit by the leg, because till now we did everything on the floor, even supine. So we have to stand up a little bit. Padmasana. Index and middle finger with the feet apart. Go to hold the big toes. Switch the weight forward. Bend your knee. Roll your shoulder out. Concave your back and straighten the leg. You want to have the weight forward, the weight toward the middle arch. Even press the fist in the floor. And then bend your leg again, concave, look forward, extend the front body, extend the body side, and straighten the leg. And then bend your leg again, extend your body side, roll your shoulder out, and then straighten the leg. And then bend your leg again, weight forward, straighten the leg. Hands on the floor, like ArdhaBaddhaPadmottanasana, and from the hip and come up, take a chair. Take a chair. This is my chair. So you know Vrikshasana. So turn towards me. We do just one attempt of Vrikshasana. Turn towards me. Hold the ankle, feet to the groin. Extend. Do it. Do it. Extend from the groin to the knee. Roll your shoulder back. Press the inner foot. Press the inner foot. Keep the femur bone in the socket. Okay. Okay, release. Now the same, but not Vrikshasana, but Padmasana. So the hand behind the knee, turn the thigh out, hold the ankle, bring the foot in Padmasana, extend from the groin to the knee, hold the foot. Press the inner foot, keep the femur bone in the socket. Open the groin. Don't fall right or left, try to balance it, otherwise at the end of the wall that is also good. Exhale and release. Other side. Press the lower foot before Vrikshasana, hold the ankle, and bring the foot high in the groin. Press the inner lower foot, keep the femur bone in. Extend from the groin to the knee. Vrikshasana. Vrikshasana, Chelsea. You are doing Padmasana. Now it's Vrikshasana. Yes. Release. Now Padmasana. Hands behind the knee. Turn out. Hold the ankle. Keep the foot in Padmasana. Now when you do Padmasana, here you hold. You don't leave the hand. You hold. Open the groin. Press the lower foot. Okay, exhale and release. Now, ArdhaBaddhaPadmottanasana. Padmottanasana. So you have to do Padmasana. Open the groin, but this time you bend forward and you go with the hands on the chair. Then, if you can, you go with the elbow on the chair. You want to keep the lower leg perpendicular to the floor. You want to press the inner foot. You want to keep the body side long. Then you can go even with the hands on the leg of the chair and slowly go down. Slowly go down. And the forehead on the chair. And then slowly go up. At the elbow on the chair. And then slowly come up. Press the lower foot. Be straight again. Release the Padmasana leg. And change. Open the sole of the foot. Change the leg, of course. The other hands behind the knee. Turn the thigh out. Hold the foot. Go in Padmasana. Extend the groin. Open the groin. Roll your shoulder back. Exhale, bend forward. Go with the hands on the chair. And then go with the elbow on the chair. You want to be active with the lower foot. The lower foot do Tadasana. So press the inner foot. Keep the femur bone in the socket. Keep the femur bone in the socket. You want to turn the Padmasana leg out. And then if you can, go to hold the leg of the chair and slowly go down. You can have the forehead on the chair. Then slowly go up. Go with the elbow on the chair. Slowly go up. Go with the hands on the chair. And then before to release the Padmasana leg, try to come straight. And then release the leg. Oh, difficult to be straight with the leg. Eh? Now, as I said already, the final pose is called ArdhaBaddhaPadmottanasana. That means Baddha. You should do the Baddha. The Baddha is this. This is the Baddha. You want to try? Here, I actually don't like any help by the belt. The help by the belt is not really useful on my point of view. Some other teacher use belt in some weird way. I don't like it. Here, or you are able to do it, or you do the version without the Padma. Without the Baddha, sorry. You can try. So spread the sole of the foot. Bring one leg in Padmasana as you already did. And if you feel arms back, go to hold the foot. The shoulder move back, and you open the groin. Move the middle buttock forward and straighten the lower leg, Sandro. Middle buttock forward, straighten the lower leg. Okay, change. Before we study the Baddha, actually when you go forward, the Baddha is more easy. But now you have to attempt in the straight way. Okay, other side, like with Shavasana. Hands behind the knee. Go with the foot in the groin. And then you have to throw your arm behind your head, behind your body. Go to hold the foot. And then bring the body side forward. Bring the armpit forward. Okay, exhale and release. Now, you can use the blank, you can use the chair again if you want. But I'm gonna try to do the final pose without anything. If you want, you can try. Otherwise, you can use the chair as we already did. And I don't need to explain anymore because everyone is, you already understand how to use the chair. So I'm gonna do it without anything. Hands on the hip. Press the back of the hip. Roll your shoulder back and down. Bring the leg in Padmasana. So hands behind the knee. Turn out. The other hand under the ankle. Bring the foot in the groin. Extend the open the groin. And then the arms back. Holding and doing the Baddha. And then again, the armpit forward. Open the groin. Roll your shoulder back and press the inner foot. Inhale, exhale, extend forward. Inhale, exhale, extend forward. Hands on the floor, concave back. Inhale, exhale, the hands on the side of the foot, concave back. Inhale, exhale, the forehead toward the foot. And the hands go even more back. And this is the final pose. And to come up, you have really to press the lower foot down. Release. We have two sides, so I have to do even the other side. Hands behind the knee, turn the thigh out, hands under the foot. Roll the shin out, foot in Padmasana. Press the lower foot, head of the femur bone in the socket, pelvis stable. Then the hands behind the knee. Sorry, the hands behind the back. And you go to hold, you do the Baddha. Armpit forward and knee down. Roll your shoulder back. Inhale. Exhale, bend forward. Press the lower foot. Press the lower foot. Press the lower foot. I have to be concentrated because this pose is not easy at all. Hands on the floor. Extend forward, hip back. Roll your shoulder, concave back pose. Inhale, exhale. Slide with the hands on the side of the foot. Concave back pose. Inhale, exhale. Slide with the hands even more back. And you release the crown of the head toward the foot. And then you bring concave back, and then press the lower foot and slowly come up. Exhale and release. Ooh. Enough. Upavishta Konasana. And then we will go for Setubanga. Actually, we will go for Sarvangasana chair. Fold your mat half and half again. Put the mat on the chair. Keep the chair like this. Two blankets for the shoulder. If you don't have chair, you can do Setubanga and then Shavasana. Otherwise, two blankets. I'm more dark now. The light from the window is too much. Okay. Buttock on the chair, then release down, hands on the floor, shoulder on the blanket, arm inside the chair, over the chair. Straighten your leg. Sarvangasana. This is also your Shavasana. Stay there. I'm not explaining anything more. I just want to check the line. Yeah, like this is already better. Very good. Then go with the feet in Padmasana. And then slowly release down. Feet on the chair. Move your shoulder back. Buttock on the chair. Shavasana. Okay, it's 8:30 perfectly. Thank you for your participation. It was a intense class to find the way to attempt ArdhaBaddhaPadmottanasana, final pose. Not easy at all, but we do it with so many preparation that you know how to improve your Padmasana leg, your whatever is useful to learn this kind of pose. Okay, the subject is huge. There's a lot to study and so much more to practice. Have a wonderful day. See you Monday, I hope. Monday at 9 Central Europe time, but no one of you is a Central Europe people, so it's only Cristina Michales is in Central Europe. For the other, you know the time. Okay, have a wonderful day.